And I'm trying to call Jay out there. Where are you at?
Well, I'm up at Chickens Van right now, but I'm in Florida. I'm just visiting.
Oh, you're in Florida. I tell you what, you're making a real good trip out here to the west coast of Canada.
Yeah, I hear you good, man. Yeah, we had really good conditions on the water today. At 3 o'clock, I was talking to Northern Ireland, just like I'm talking to you, on the stainless steel whip with 40 watts in the boat there, right?
That's awesome, man. I'm putting 40 watts out. Actually, sorry, on AM on this radio. Right now, I'm putting out about 120. But yeah, you're smoking in here, dude. I'm out here in the southern Gulf Islands, far west coast of Canada.
Yeah, what's the name there? This is Randy. I know I spoke to you. I recognize the voice.
Yeah, Randy, it's Joe out here. Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo, 791.
Yeah, Joe, I talked to you here recently. Yeah, I'm down on the Gulf here, just outside of Pensacola Beach there. You know I'm at Northwest Corner.
Oh, absolutely. I got you on my video gates, buddy. You've made my YouTube channel a couple of times.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, today was cool because when I left at 10 minutes to 11, I had Kate in Southeast England, and she runs a YouTube video thing, and she goes, "Hey, Randy, I've never spoken to you in the boat, and I got conditions. Call me up." So I get out there, no conditions. So I went fishing. 3 hours later, man, I got Northern Ireland coming in 20 over in the boat there, over.
That's awesome, Randy. I tell you what, I watch your YouTube channel too. Definitely, that's pretty cool. That is really awesome. It's so much more fun when you can actually, you watch their channel and you actually talk to those people.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you my favorite video. I lived over there as a young man. My father was in the Air Force. We were stationed in Lakenheath, England. And, of course, she's in southern England, not far from where I is. But she's following her husband in her mobile. She's talking to a chick over there in Bowling Green, Kentucky, old Skeeter. And she's talking to her. She's following her husband on an old British motorcycle and going through them old roads that were narrow as hell. It was like taking a virtual tour. I really enjoy that kind of stuff,
That's super cool, man. Doesn't get better than that. I talked to Skeeter too. I've talked to her several times on my base station, my mobile 522 Skeeter out of Kentucky. She's got a great sounding station too.
Well, I put a radio in the girl's car here that I've known for 40 years. So she's kind of representing us southern boys around here, but she fell down the stairs here recently and hurt herself, so she hasn't been able to get on the radio. It's in her mobile. I installed an Anytone barefooted with a Wilson 5000, and her first day she went out to the boat ramp and talked to Australia and California, and she said, "Randy, I cried." She said, "I missed it so much."
That's pretty awesome, man. Good for you and good for her. I love to hear that story. I threw one in my wife's vehicle several months ago, a unit in Bearcat, 980 barefoot, Tram 300 mag mount. Sorry, stock unit in 980, but it's not barefoot. I put an RM 203P kicker in there for her. But yeah, she's actually worked Kentucky on it before. She's pretty happy.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there ain't that many women that get on there. My wife will talk to guys that, that she knows, she's kind of shy, but she speaks 3 languages, so sometimes if I'm in the boat, I get all around the world, so I have to get her to decipher, and one day, we're talking to a guy in Costa Rica that was 95 years old, and he had never spoken to a gringo on the radio in his whole life.
That's amazing. Well, we were in the process of immigrating to Costa Rica, but can't get out of the country here now with the dictator running the show, you see. So we were actually planning on moving to Costa Rica. But we're kind of trapped here until we boot out our dictator and get somebody new in there.
Well, I surfed there in the 80s, and back then, you could afford it, but I had 3 kids and I couldn't afford to buy nothing, but I sure went down there and I had a freaking blast.
Yeah, Costa Rica is supposed to be beautiful. I've never been. My wife's been there. I always go to, my trips always take me over to the Central Pacific, to the Hawaiian Islands, because I really love Hawaii, and I like the fact that it is part of the U.S. I just feel really safe there. It's really clean.
Yeah, in the same way, there's places in Philippines the same way. My buddy retired. He was German. He retired out of Berlin, building airports. I built a sports bar with him here in 2000. That's how I met him. And he was a big-time sailor. Their summer home was Yugoslavia from Austria. Well, they lost that during the war, so, they just took their shit, sailboating home and everything. But Philippines now, he's living like a king, man. He's got him one of them little brown girls, and shoot, man, he ain't got to do nothing but drink cold beer and lay around the shack.
Oh, life sounds rough for him, huh? Holy smokers. Yeah, I know people that have gone to the Philippines, man, and like it's like you do live like a king. I think you can live cheaper there than probably you can live in Mexico.
You know, and to me, Philippines is more safer to me than Mexico by far.
Yeah, Mexico's pretty sketchy. It can be pretty sketchy sometimes.
Well, my buddy I grew up surfing with, he's building a house as we speak. He retired military, then he retired from on the West Coast. He worked on them cell towers out there on Catalina Island and all them places that made money. And anyway, he's building a house in La Paz, Mexico. I looked it up. I said, my God. I said, you got it going on. So I'm going to visit when it's done. You can believe that.
That's awesome, man. You have to love that. Anywhere tropical is good, and even where you live, man, it's pretty awesome down in Florida. Power conditions, are you losing me?
That was up and down. I had to open the window, let out the smoke. My wife, she's about to go upside my head. I promised I wouldn't smoke in the house, and man, I light a cigarette and hold it out the window, and she smelled it on the other end of the house. She goes, frying pan's coming your way.
That's funny. She's got a good sense of smell.
She does, man, but she found me.
That's too good, man. I tell you what, you got a great sound and station. I got a long video gate going here right now. I'm running a live stream right now too, so I'll put this on my YouTube channel later on. Jungle Joe C is the channel. If you check out YouTube, it's Jungle Joe C Video Gates.
Oh, okay. Shoot, I remember the guy, he was Central Valley. I'm in the boat one day, and he was Central Valley video deal, and he did that, and I thought, man, that was cool. But yeah, you young guys, and I say young, you know, you're younger than me, and it's cool that you guys can do that. My camera got full, and I couldn't even do a video on Easter weekend. We took a 50-foot push-up pole by boat and all kinds of gear to camp out, and I was going to do a live video out there at the campsite for the radio group, and it worked out where we had a bad storm. The freaking antenna pole came crashing down. It was a nightmare. Then the bugs ate us up.
Darn it, eh? Oh, well, that's the way she goes sometimes. I'm 58 here. I'm not that young. I am 58. I just turned 58, and I've been doing the YouTube thing for a long time, so I do like doing the video gates. I've been shooting them for about 10 years now, and when I talk to good sound and stations like you, I do like to put them up there so people can, you know, see what you sound like, and if you tune in, you can see what you sound like.
So your name's Joe, right?
Yeah, and the video, yes, and the video channel, YouTube channel is Jungle Joe C Video Gates, like Charlie, Jungle Joe C Video Gates.
Oh, cool, Joe. That's really cool. Since you're doing it, I want to try something because I've never heard on the other end. I want to
So what'd you do? Did you go to Upper Sideband?
Oh, I hit the VFO. I'm sorry. Yeah. Excuse me. This VFO is very touchy. I turned the compression off and just went straight radio there, Joe.
Yeah, it sounded just like you were. If I was on AM listening to Sideband, that's what it actually sounded like. You were on Sideband.
On your opinion, does it sound better with the compression off or on? The whole time I was talking to you, I had it on.
Sounds awesome with it on. It sounds really good, man.
Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I turn it way down like that's regular, and that's with compression right there, right?
Yeah, you'll be blown away when you see this video, man. Like I say, I'm running the RCI 2970DX. You're lighting the bars up, and modulation is like 100%, dude.
Okay, and I'm switching to the ground plane now to see how you copy on the old stick. 38-year-old antenna, Joe.
Sounds totally good. Fine, I'm running I've had this ground plane up for 30 years. It's an Antron 99. And let's see, I'll shoot the camera on it right now. It's out the window. right there, 20 feet off the ground. I have 3 antennas up, so I'm just talking on the Antron right now.
Very cool. Yeah, this damn thing got hit by lightning like a plumber, and it didn't even hurt the antenna. It hit the pole, it went down to the ground, and my coax burnt 10 feet of coax. So I didn't even have to replace the antenna. I really lucked out there, over.
You really did luck out, because I hear you guys get some pretty good lightning down that way. Up here on the Gulf Islands, like I say, we're about 100 miles north of Seattle. Out here in the ocean, we don't get it. Lightning is pretty rare for us.
But you don't get a lot of rain though, right?
Wintertime, it rains. Don't get a lot of snow. It, you know, if the snow comes, it's gone really quick. But we did have a cold blast at the end of December, 1 week. Our winter basically lasted 1 week.
Right, well damn, we had a shitty winter, man. It was cold. I mean, for Northwest Florida, you know, they call us LA, Lower Alabama. That's what they've always called it. Back in the 70s, they called it the Redneck Riviera, but they don't say that anymore.
Redneck Riviera.
But anyway, yeah, we had a shitty cold winter. It finally warmed up about a month ago, and damn it, if the tornadoes didn't start coming. So right now, we're in kind of transition mode there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, on that there. I tell you what, our weather's really boring here. It rains in the winter, and it's dry in the summertime. And that's when we get like all of our precipitation is late fall through winter time. But this spring has been kind of cool, the April. April weather's been cool. Right now, the temperature is 57. It's currently 57 out there, Fahrenheit, and blue sky and sunshine. A little bit of a breeze off the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, well, Joe, how far are you from the ocean? That's my next question.
Well, I live on an island, man. I live on an island. The only way here to this island is by boat. So it's right 900 feet across street from me, and probably about 3/4 of a mile on the other side of my house.
I'll be damned. Okay, I got my pen. Give me the name of the island. I gotta do a virtual flyover.
Salt Spring Island. Salt Spring Island. Like 3 words. Salt Spring Island.
And that's British Columbia, correct?
You betcha. It's in the same archipelago as Washington State San Juan Islands. We can see the San Juan Islands from here.
That's pretty cool, man. Hey, that's interesting, Joe. It really is. I mean, you just never know who you're going to run into on the radio, Joe.
You betcha. And if you like fishing, man, lots of fishing up here too. Lots of halibut, salmon, cod, lots of oysters, crabs, clams, everything out there.
Well, one thing we got that you ain't got, guess what that is?
Shark?
String bikinis of the rear.
Yeah, sometimes we do see those. We have 11 lakes here and we do have beaches, but I know you got a lot more of that there. So when we go to Maui, we sit on Little Beach, which is the clothing optional beach. So trust me, I see my fair share of women out there for sure, but those ones don't have anything on.
Hey, QSL, Joe. Yeah, man, I'm 66, by the way. I thought you sound younger, okay? I'm 66, and yeah, I'm an old Navy submariner. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go to the store. I'm running out of coffee here. We got to go to the grocery store and pick up a few items. And, man, I really enjoyed the QSL, Joe. I hope to, I guess tonight when I get settled in, you should have that thing up there on the YouTube channel. I'll check it out. Cool.
Yeah, it might be on by morning. Our internet's really slow on this island, so I'll try start uploading it before I go to bed. This is 14-minute video, man, so our internet's really slow. And bring back, Randy, bring back your number again, because I got to put a title to the video.
Oh, yeah, Needlebender 101, and the QTH is Gulf Breeze, Florida, which I'm about, I don't know, 12 to 15 miles due east of Pensacola Beach, and I live right here by the zoo. I tell everybody they let me out on the weekends, Joe.
I love it, Randy, man. It's been awesome talking to you. Needlebender 101, and I know we've talked before for sure. Well, you got 9 Alpha Uniform 791 here out in the southern Gulf Islands, off the far southwest coast of Canada. Out here in Canada's Hawaiian Islands, man, we do grow palm trees here too, which a lot of people don't know about. That's pretty wild.
Hey, QSL Joe. Hey, give me your complete call from a log, Joe.
9 Alpha Uniform 791.
9 Alpha Uniform 791. Jungle Joe, and number C at the Salt Spring Island in British Columbia. I got it all, man. Hey, God bless you, brother. Thank you for what you do, and I really enjoyed the QSOE, and I'm sure I'll be hearing you again, you know?
You betcha, Randy. Yeah, and check out that Video Gates, Jungle Joe C Video Gates on YouTube. Lots of videos on there too, and you've made the gate. You've actually made the longest gate on here because I'm live streaming right now. So not only do I have you on my live stream, you can probably watch it because my live stream, it's actually on my live stream right now.
Okay, well, she just got all dressed, and I'm sitting here in wet shorts from the boat, so I'm going to go change real quick, Joe, and I will check it out, and I'll make some comments there, and like I said, it's been real fun, man. It's been real, and it's been fun, Joe.
You take care, buddy. We'll talk to you again for sure. It's nice up here. It's nice and quiet on the free band, so have a good one out there, and make sure you don't smoke in the house anymore. I don't want you to get any more trouble.
Roger on the knots on the head. All right, man. I catch you, Joe. Take care. God bless. 73's Needle Bender 101. We're out.
Right back at you, buddy. Needle Bender 101, 9 Alpha Uniform 791, Southern Gulf Islands, QRT. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good sounding station right there.